Guys, we are actually, we have just received a call that one of our colleague has met with a severe accident. So our dean and HOD are there at Sharda Hospital Emergency. Our dean is expected to join within a 2-3 minutes. I'm just waiting for him.
Arun sir shall have joined.
Okay. Good morning. Good morning, Dean sir. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all our distinguished guests and participants who have joined us from all across the globe. So, with this, we are going to start the inaugural session of this 6 days online international faculty development program, which is themed on recent advances in computer science and allied domains. So with these words, may I now let me introduce our Dean, Dr. Parmanand, who is not only the Dean of the School of Engineering and Technology, but he is holding the Deanship of School of Architecture and Planning, as well as he is having additional responsibility of Dean Academics at this current time. So as far as his profile is concerned, he is PhD in Computer Science and Engineering from IIT Roorkee, MTech and BTech in Computer Science and Engineering from IIT Delhi. Professor Parmanand is having more than 27 years of experience both in industry and academia. He has received various awards like Best Teacher Award from Union Minister, Best Student Project Guide Award from Microsoft in 2015, and Best Faculty Award from Cognizant in 2016. He has successfully completed government-funded projects and spearheaded last 5 IEEE international conferences on computing, communication, and automation, IEEE Students Chapters, Technovation Hackathon 2019, Technovation Hackathon 2020, International Conference on Computing, Communication, and Intelligent Systems, IEEE 2021. He is also a member of the Executive Council of IEEE UP section, which comes under the Region 10. And he is also the member of Executive Committee of IEEE Computer and Signal Processing Society, member of Executive India Council Computer Society, member of Executive Council Computer Society of India, Noida section, and has acted as an observer in many IEEE conferences. He is also having active memberships of IACM, IEEE, CSI, ACEEE, ISOC, IAENG, and IASCIT. He is also the lifetime member of Soft Computing Research Society and ISTE. With these words, may I now request Dr. Parmanand to kindly deliver his welcome address. Over to you, sir.
Good morning, all of you, and welcome all of you in our workshop on recent advances in computer science and allied domains. Respected our chief guest, Shri Vinay ji, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Sivaram Kharaji, Head Computer Science Engineering, Professor Nitin Rakesh, Professor Arun Kumar, anchoring the event, Professor Ankur, and team, our faculty, and the students, and the participants from all across the world. The title is very much relevant and need of the hour. As we know that computer science is a very dynamic domain. Almost after 5 minutes, 5 years, the technologies are changing. New technologies are coming to, and the old one are phasing out. Whosoever is part of the computer science engineering have to be on toes. They themselves has to be skilled. Then only they can provide the skill to the students. We have a lot of technologies in the computer science engineering. It may be our AI, machine learning, deep learning, cybersecurity, information security, data science, IoT, and many more. We talk about the AI machine learning, its application are almost in all part of our life. Knowingly or unknowingly, it has become part of our life. In fact, the life of everyone. If we are searching any of the song on the Google, depending on our mood, depending on our history of searches on the Google, or any other app, they are suggesting for suitable songs. We are going from one city to another city. Google Map is guiding us. After the period of time, we have seen that accuracy is almost 100%. Similarly, if we talk about the IoT, we are getting the application of this technology in all the way, from industry to households. I just like to quote one of the example where the IoT and AI machine learning both are very much relevant and very much required. In this pandemic, Corona time, we have seen second phase of Corona. There are a lot of worrying around in month of April and May. Lot of shortage of oxygen, hospital beds, medicine, etc. But at the same time, they were in abundance. Many of the people were having that at their houses, even if they did not require. Many of the states demanded their quota of oxygen from the central government, and there was always objections from one to another one. Of course, there were political stunts also involved in it. But even then, being technologists, if we can design some app, some software portal where we can have all such kind of demands on a single portal. In real time, everyone can see the demand and supply gaps, and accordingly, suitable actions can be taken. Such kind of scenario is very difficult for any other government to manage with so many beds. But being good citizen, we can manage many things on our own. Societies can also have a small mini nursing home similar to our gymnasiums, swimming pool that we have in societies. For smaller problem, health issues, people can go there and get cured. Of course, everybody is thinking that, in fact, Director of AIMS, Dr. Professor Guleria already announced that shortly we are going to have third phase also of Corona. Still we have time to arrange and manage and get ready. With this, without taking too much of time, our chief guest has also arrived on his own time. I'd really like to say sorry because as Professor Arun has informed everyone, one of our colleague got an accident. He's met an accident, and that is why the event is delayed for 5 to 10 minutes. Thank you, all of you, and welcome everyone.
Thank you so much, sir.
University's School of Engineering Technology, Department of Computer Science Engineering, FDP. Thank you so much. Thank you. And over to Professor Arun.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words. Now, let me introduce our HOD, Dr. Nitin Rakesh, to the audience. He has also joined us. So, Professor Dr. Nitin Rakesh is a professor and head of Computer Science and Engineering Department. He is PhD in Computer Science and Engineering with network coding as his specialization. In 2012, from JUIT, Vaknaghat. Professor Nitin is a recipient of IBM Drona Award and Top 10 State Award by IBM. Professor Nitin has accorded several other awards for Best Paper Published, Session Chairs, Highest Cited Author, Best Students Thesis Guided, and many others. He is having 155 plus publications in Scopus Indexed, SCI, and high impact journals and international conferences of repute. He is also the senior member of IEEE and an active member of distinct professional society like ACM, SIAM USA, life member of CSI, and other professional societies. He is a reviewer of several prestigious journals like Transactions, IEEE Transactions on Vehicular Technology, the Computer Journal, Oxford Press, and many other Springer or other Scopus indexed international journals. His research areas include outlines emphasis on underwater sensor network, network coding, interconnection networks, and architecture, and online phantom transactions. With these words, may I now request Dr. Nitin Rakesh to kindly deliver his welcome address. Dr. Nitin, over to you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Arun. Very good morning to one and all. Respected Dean, sir, Professor Parmanand, our chief guest, Shri Vinay Thakur ji, Director Projects, National E-Governance Division, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. We welcome you, sir, for the session to grace the audience and to embrace the importance of this FDP to all the participants. The FDP actually is intended to develop research curriculum with faculty member and also discriminate the same among the student by incorporating the research-based inputs in education. This FDP actually targets the participants to have a learning curve which will be useful for the basic quantitative and qualitative research techniques and data analytic tools. The FDP is also emphasizing the basic concept of a teacher as a transformer who go beyond the syllabus and beyond the classroom to motivate the students for accepting challenges for innovative work. This FDP is intended to develop a group of trainers equipped with innovative teaching methods. Further to that, this FDP focus on building work-life balance and emotional intelligence. With this, I would like to greet all the participants a successful journey for these 6 days from 5th to 10th and having a wonderful learning outcome from this FDP. I wish all the best and wonderfully started event by the coordinators, Professor Arun, Professor Ankur, Professor Avinash, Dr. Gaurav, for this event from day 1 to this inaugural day. I wish all the success to the PhD scholars who have involved themselves in this FDP so that they can learn and they can understand what is the new aspects of artificial intelligence is going on in this field. We also welcome all the speakers of the FDP, and I'm thankful to all the speakers who have devoted their time from their busy schedules to impart the knowledge to the participants. I wish a wonderful success to this event and all the organizers. Thank you. Over to you, Arunji.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your kind words and inspiring words. So, dear participants, let me now introduce the schedule of this FDP to all of you and with a formal welcome to all of you. So on behalf of Sharda University, myself, Dr. Arun Prakash Agrawal, a member of the organizing committee of this FDP, welcome you all to this inaugural session of 6 days online international faculty development program, which is themed on recent advances in computer science and allied domains. First of all, allow me to congratulate the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Sharda University, for allowing us to organize such an international event. And my dear friends, this is the third version of this FDP. And following our legacy, we are fortunate enough that we have such an impressive line of speakers today as well as down the line in the next 5 days. This would not have been possible without continuous guidance and support by our Dean, Dr. Parmanand, and HOD Computer Science, Dr. Nitin Rakeshji. My sincere thanks to both of you, sir. It would be wrong on my part if I do not mention my fellow organizers, Dr. Ankur Chaudhary, Dr. Gaurav Raj, Dr. Vishal Jain, and Mr. Abhishek Singh Verma, and thank them for their active involvement in organizing this FDP. I would also like to thank the participants of this FDP for registering themselves, as no event can be conducted without active participation of the audience. We have received participation from almost 20 countries this time, including US, UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Malaysia, Oman, Sri Lanka, UAE, Saudi Arabia, and Serbia, to name a few. So this clearly shows how relevant the theme of this FDP is, which is recent advances in computer science and allied domains. My dear friends, we have not restricted ourselves to a specific topic, and theme of the FDP obviously is of great importance, as told by our Dean sir and Dr. Nitin Rakesh also. This is important not only for computer scientists, but also for the people working in allied domains. Sharda University, a leader in higher education, is more than happy to host this event. I'm feeling proud to talk to you today, not just from an organizer's point of view, but also from a personal point of view. You will get a chance to listen to and interact with people who are experts in their respective domains during these 6 days. Today only we have with us Dr. Vinay Thakur from Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology and Dr. Paul Peng from Federation University, Australia in the morning session, and Dr. Milan Simic from RMIT University, Australia in the evening session. Down the line, you will listen to Mr. Rohit Dhand from Ernst & Young, Canada, Dr. Rafida Binti Noor from University of Malaya, Malaysia, Dr. Ray Buntyne from Monash University, Australia, Mr. Dipinder Sikhan from Critical Vision, which is a leading AI company in India, Professor Robert J. Hallett from Bournemouth University, UK, Professor Y.N. Shrikant from IISc Bangalore, India, Professor Ganpati Pandap, Dr. I.R. Khan, Professor Salil Kanhere from University of New South Wales, Australia, Professor Sachram Dastra from Distributed Systems Group, Austria, and Dr. Daryl Assam from University of New South Wales, Australia. Having such a galaxy of speakers, I'm quite confident that even each one of you will definitely get benefit by attending this FTP. With this, let me take this opportunity to introduce our chief guest, Dr. Vinay Thakurji from Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. Dr. Vinay Thakur is presently working as Chief Operating Officer with National E-Governance Division, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. Dr. Thakur is also holding the additional charge of Additional Director General, Bhaskaracharya National Institute for Space Applications and Geoinformatics, and Senior Director in Digital India Corporation. He is looking after the research part there. So Dr. Thakur has more than 25 years of experience in implementing IT and e-governance projects. Dr. Thakur has done masters from Delhi College of Engineering in Computer Technology, and he is a doctorate in computer engineering from Jamia Millia Islamia University. Dr. Thakur has implemented many e-governance projects comprising of land records computerization, government e-marketplace, NREGA workflow, and mobile-based fertilizer monitoring system, to name a few. With these words, may I now request Dr. Vinay Thakurji to kindly take over and address the audience. Over to you, sir.
Very good morning, and thank you for wonderful introduction. Honorable Vice Chancellor of Sharda University, Dr. Premanand, Dr. Arun, Dr. Ankur, Professor Nitin. I'm very thankful to all of you to give me opportunity to be there in this session of emerging technologies or recent advances in computer science and allied domains. Uh, 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 I would like to congratulate Sharda University for being a leading university now, universities in the country, and taking such and new initiatives in almost all the areas. We work for the implementation of Digital India, and I would like to start my speech with a recent quote by Honorable Prime Minister on 1st July 2021, speaking while he was speaking on Digital India's capabilities in digital technologies and its share in global digital economy. That is why he told that all the experts globally will be looking towards India and Indian technologies. He also said that it is estimated that dozens of technology companies in India will join Unicorn Club in next few years. The collective power of data and demographic dividends will result in tremendous opportunities, unquote. So everyone is contributing, starting from Honorable Prime Minister giving his vision on the digital technologies. We started the journey of Digital India. I can share or?
You can share, sir.
Okay.
You have all the rights, sir. You have all the rights.
Yeah. Just a minute. Is that visual?
Yes, sir. It's visible, very
Yeah.
much visible.
So we
sir.
started our journey on implementation of Digital India and digital technologies long back, but definitely in 2014, we revisited everything and renamed it as Digital India program. That time, the vision definitely came from the highest office of the country. Honorable Prime Minister gave the vision of Digital India, and he said that time that e-governance is an essential part of our dreams of Digital India. The more technology, he said that more technology we infuse in governance, better it is for India. And even our Honorable Minister also talking of that we have to have an inclusiveness where everyone out there in the government or in the country, even in the rural areas, far-flung areas, they should also be having the benefits of digital technologies. So that is how we started that time and then laid the vision. So these were some of the points that time when we made a cabinet note for it, that we have to prepare India for knowledge future. And this is a famous quote from Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister, when he said IT plus IT. So he told that in information technology plus Indian talent will be India's tomorrow. And another thing which we built into this, he told that technology is going to be central to enable changes. That is very, very important and big statement. And we feel that whatsoever was to be done in the normal function of e-governance, that has been done. And if something new or changes are to be brought in, they can only be brought in with technology. And this program that time was an umbrella program where we have done a lot of things earlier. Also, there was a national e-governance program which was launched in 2006. It has a lot of components starting from SWAN to data centers in states to CSC common service centers in states, one common service center in 6 villages. So that is how, but then we told that everything will be pulled together. Everything will be restructured and refocused, and it will be implemented in a synchronized manner, and it will have a common branding of Digital India. So these were the vision, 3 vision areas which were given that time. Digital infrastructure as a utility. So we have to build digital infrastructure. Otherwise, we won't be able to provide services. We won't be able to empower people. So second was a governance and services on demand. And third was digital empowerment. Under infrastructure, we started with a lot of initiatives. We started with Aadhaar infrastructure. We started with mobile penetration, more of mobile penetration. We started with securing our cyberspace. And I would like to congratulate everyone that India has got the position of 10th in cybersecurity, ahead of China, which is 33. And the last, it comes for 2 years. So last time we were ranked at 47, and now we are ranked at 10th. So that is a big achievement for India. And then second, the big vision was governance and services. Land record, we have computerized passport, we have computerized a lot of things, but then they were not working as a integrated ecosystem. They were isolated implementation of computerization or e-governance. So under this, we decided that they will be integrated. We also decided that there will be a mobile first policy, that whenever we make any automated system, it will be enabled for mobile first and then for web. We also talked that time of portable citizen entitlement is one person, one ration card, and all these initiatives. If someone is staying today in Delhi and tomorrow shifting to Patna, so he need not to again go down and then get his ration card remade. So we are working on these type of facilities to the citizens so that their entitlements can be portable. They can be ported to his next destination. Ease of doing business is also, we have created also and creating a lot of single window system for ease of doing business. Financial transaction, definitely lot of, I'll come to that. Lot of digital payments are happening in the country, and GIS, which is very, very important. Earlier we were working in the tables and the reports and something like that. So we decided, why not to put a geography into this? Why not to put a space technology into this? So that while deciding at Delhi level, we decide something for the states, we decide something for villages. So that time it is always difficult to visualize that particular village or that particular terrain. So GIS is very, very important. It helps us in better decision making. So we decided that GIS also will be built into this. And definitely the empowerment, once we have an infrastructure, we have services and governance on demand, then we will definitely have to move towards empowering people, creating a lot of data in digital forms, digital resources, enabling Indian languages. We have a big program called NLTM, National Language Translation Mission. So a lot of it is there, and then participatory governments through MyGov, where we take the inputs from the people so that those inputs, those feedback, suggestions can be put as a part of decision making of governments. So these were 3 vision areas which were laid that time, and that was to be implemented through these 9 pillars, where 9 pillars, they again contain some pillars related to infrastructure, some pillars related to services, some pillar related to internet access programs like common service centers, which was there earlier also, but now almost we have 3.75 lakh CSCs in rural areas. Post offices are also being converted into a service delivery centers, not only providing the e-services, but passport services and other things related to e-governance. So we thought that how to increase this public internet access to the people. We have few programs which were concentrating on providing IT related jobs. We opened a lot of BPOs, rural BPOs in around 200 locations in rural areas. Also, we have many programs for capacity building and other things. We have a few agencies like NELIT and all, which is imparting IT-based capacity building program. And then few programs related to electronic manufacturing. Lot of now under Atmanirbhar Bharat, lot of utility, lot of electronics are being made in country and making us to be reliant or self-sufficient in electronic manufacturing, not only self-sufficient, but also to export these devices, technologies to other countries of the world. We started that time with Jan Dhan Trinity. Jan Dhan is nothing but the Jan Dhan accounts in banks. We have around 42 crore of them. Aadhaar and mobile enabled together probably can provide you n number of services. So Aadhaar can authenticate you, Jan Dhan account, money, subsidies and cash, anything can flow into your account, and mobile can enable you to authenticate. So this is a big trinity, and then laid the foundation for taking India to a path of digital transformation. Mobile penetration, definitely we have mobile technologies are emerging. We have around 120 plus crore people having mobile. It can have some duplicity also in few cases, but definitely the penetration of mobile is growing day by day. And then seeing that, we have also decided more and more services are delivered on mobile, through mobile. Aadhaar, anyway, everyone knows that it is providing a system for a faceless governance, where you need not to appear yourself. You just can authenticate through your Aadhaar number with your OTP or with your biometric, and you need not to go. And this unique number is lifelong and online, which can be used in multiple of e-governance services. We have, as I was talking, 42 crores beneficiary in the country, and lot of government subsidies are flowing into the Aadhaar accounts. 80% of the adult population in India have now the bank account under Jan Dhan Yojana. Taking the infrastructure, as I was talking, BharatNet is a big project which ensures connectivity to rural India. We have laid a lot of OFC to panchayats. This number has increased. It has gone now to 1.66 lakh gram panchayat have the OFC laid and equipment installed. Under this project, we want to connect each and every panchayat, 2.5 lakh odd panchayats, and then taking that further to 6.5 lakh villages in the country. Having the connectivity to them, almost having the similar type of infrastructure and connectivity as we get in urban areas. Another program which I was talking of, a common service centers, we have around 3.75 CSCs now operational. Out of them, 2.78 lakhs are in Gram Panchayats. It may have some duplicate ones also in few of the Gram Panchayat, like one Gram Panchayat may have 2 CSCs also. So that, but then we have a target that we will cover each and every one of 2.5 lakh Gram Panchayats in the country. CSCs are offering more than 300 services, and 12 lakh people are employed out there as part of this. And out of that, around 70 are women entrepreneur. They provide e-district services like certificates of income, caste and others, utility bill payments. They run few digital literacy program in states, in rural areas. They are also working as a rural BPO, small BPOs, call centers facilities. Some of the women entrepreneurs, they are also making low cost, cheap sanitary pads and distributing out there in rural areas. They book IRCT tickets, e-banking. They are also business correspondent in many places. We have the cloud policy, cloud first policy, big applications of the government like GEM, GSTN, and many other are now hosted on cloud. DigiLocker, CoWIN, the vaccine management application. So every one of these applications are now, and then we are ensuring that all new application and even the old applications which were earlier working on data centers, they are also migrated to the cloud. We have a 13, not only a government cloud through NIC, which is called Meghraj, but we have other 13 private cloud service providers like AWS, like Azure. So 13 other service provider which government can use or is using to host their applications. On e-governance, we have 44 mission mode projects. These are mission mode projects because they are implemented in a mission mode way. There was timelines, there were fixed deliverables, there were service levels. So that is how we implemented these programs to provide services to the citizens. We also count the transactions, daily transactions, minute by minute transaction, electronic transaction happening in the country. So we started in 2014 when we had almost 0.66 crore transaction per day, and now we have around 16 crore plus. Not 19, we had an estimate of 19.7, but then we could reach probably around 16.9 crores per day transactions. Each and every transaction, any corner of the country, if it is being delivered through e-mode, through APIs, we fetch the data after every 3 seconds, and that is counted in this system called ETAL. You can also have a look at that etal.gov.in, where there is a lot of data related to electronic transactions in the country. Direct benefit transfer after Aadhaar and all, we have deduplicated our big databases. We could save a lot of monies also of the government. And now you can say that through this DBT and PFMS system, which government has implemented, 14.16 lakh crore were dispersed. And we have a gain of these many 178K crores gain to the government. Right now, 300 plus schemes are implemented as part of this. Agriculture, many projects under agriculture, starting from agriculture advisories to lot of systems to provide services to farmers at grassroots level. So I'll come to this is what we have already done. Will come what we are doing now. Under education also, we have many programs. We have Swayam Prabha, Swayam system. Swayam Prabha channels are also started by Ministry of Education, along with my institute called Bhaskaracharya Institute, where we have started 32 channels for them, and then 2 more channels are there as part of one from Ministry of IT and 1 more channel for some digital literacy program related to digital payment. We have a lot of programs. NKN is there, connecting knowledge institutions on a high-speed network. National Digital Libraries, Scholarship Portal. We do fund the institutions in case they want to have innovative projects in any of the areas. We have many projects undergoing with Amrita University, many other programs being done with IITs and other institutions. So it is not that government is doing everything. We do have partners everywhere with industry, with academia, so that we are able to not only do the regular programs, but also work out and implement the innovative initiatives. Health platforms, everyone knows with COVID pandemic, a lot of initiatives, a lot of IT was used, starting from e-hospital to online appointments to telemedicine, e-Sanjeevani and other telemedicine institutions were put in place while to offer services, medical services, medicine services to the people who couldn't go down to hospitals. So this is, and not only this, we have started a lot of programs for related to COVID also, program like Arogya Setu, and then we have started COVID for the vaccination management in the country. So a lot of under health initiatives, many programs were started, even the databases related to RT-PCR, databases related to ICMR. So a lot of it was collated, integrated, and then so that we can provide. On the oxygen front also, Professor was talking, we had a program for the management of oxygen so that it can reach, that was also assisted by NEGD and Ministry of IT, along with some players from industry. So that is how we have been collaborating with many other people who can provide us expert advice, expert tools and technologies, so that we work together and provide services and solutions to the citizen. DigiLocker is a big game changer towards paperless governance. And we have around 200 types of documents like driving license, passport, PAN, voter ID. And we are working on one solution that in case you have changed your address in Aadhaar, so we are enabling with other ministries and banking services so that you need not to go again and again to everyone. Rather with Aadhaar, your address being changed in Aadhaar, we can get it changed in all your documents, whether it is a caste certificate or passport or anywhere. So that type of mechanism is also being worked out. And under Rule 9 of Digital Locker, it says that issued certificate in DigiLocker system and accepting certificate shared from DigiLocker account will be as par with physical documents. Umang is another application where we are providing under a single mobile app 20,525 small and big services. Right now it is available in 13 Indian languages. GIS, I was talking, we have started a big platform called National Center of Geoinformatics, NCOG. You can have a look at ncog.gov.in. It is right now having a 500 plus small and big applications of central government and states. Government e-marketplace, we started this venture in 2016. Launched it in 2016 itself, and then all the procurement in the government is happening through this system. Towards digital empowerment, we have many programs related to literacy. Pradhan Mantri Gramin Saksharta PM Disha program, where we decided that one person in each household will be digitally literate. We have many more programs. We have now Future Skills program, which we launched with NASCOM, where the manpower, the technical manpower can further upgrade their skills going to Future Skill portal. So a lot of initiative under participatory governance. Also, we started a lot of initiatives. MyGov, where a lot of discussions, polls, surveys, blog talks do happen. People do contribute, give their inputs, and then contribute to national building. Digital platforms, we started a lot of initiative under digital payment platforms, starting from Bheem to Bharat QR Rupee to Bharat bill payment system for utility payment, wallet system, and lot of FASTag systems. So a lot of them are now working, providing boost to our digital payment in the country. So this is how we started in 2017, and now 8,000x time increase in digital payments. So this is the scenario in 2014 where we started with something. We started with digital infrastructure, digital services, empowerment. And now in 2020, 2019 or 2020, we have many more programs aligning everything as per digital standards. And then not only this, rather integrating them in India enterprise architecture towards our goal of achieving the digital transformation. We had many issues which I was talking, that's silo system, low level of interoperability and flexibility and rollout, and those were challenges which now we are attempting. This is a UN e-service maturity model. We have our own service standards also, which we have documented in 2018 probably, and then published also. This is which I was talking of India enterprise. Now we are for service delivery. We are working on a enterprise architecture where each and every services will be integrated as part of this. This is a vision for one of the platform for education. So we have right now scholarship, we have midday meal, we have Samagra Shiksha, we have Sakshar Bharat, we have Pathshala, a lot of programs. Now we are trying to integrate them together using data analytics, AI, GIS, blockchain, and other technologies to provide single sign-on facilities to all students, faculties, and entire academic ecosystem to provide services related to scholarship, hostels, midday meals, sports, books, content. So everything out there. So that is our plan for while we are working. We are working very closely with Ministry of Education, with CBSE to provide this unified platform for education. Similarly, there is going to be a platform for farmers. There will be a platform for health system. So a lot of platforms are being worked out, And these are being worked out with the assistance of standards and other different frameworks related to metadata, data standards, biometric standards. And these are the standards which we work as part of e-governance. This is a digital service standards which I was talking. We are also working on a national program on AI, where a big program, 7,000 crore, right now it is under process of approval, where we will be tying up with industry startups, we will be tying up with the research institution and academia to offer AI-based solutions to the government, state governments, and other agencies of the government. So this is the entire gamut where we are working towards digital transformation themes related to various areas of e-governance, whether it is related to agriculture, whether it is related to financial sector, it is related to healthcare or energy or next generation of financial services, doubling farmers' income, jobs and skills for future. So everything out there we are integrating now and then working towards providing an inclusive government. So these are some of other artifacts of this. And this is how we work the Digital India scheme. There is a committee at different levels chaired by Honorable Minister, chaired by Honorable Cabinet Secretary, and the line ministries and Ministry of IT, which is a coordinating ministry, work together along with states to implement Digital India program. So that is all. Probably I have taken a little more time, but then I just want to tell to the people who are joining today's session that we are working very closely with the industry. We have a PhD scheme also, which is a PhD scheme, where we had a plan of providing more research and then creating more PhDs in the country. And this scheme first phase is over. We are trying to have a second phase open soon. So this lot of collaboration is possible with industry and academia. And we are open to suggestions and we are open to innovative ideas from everyone out there. So thank you so much. So this is all from my side. In case there are any questions, you can put right now or get back to me on vinay@gov.in, and my mobile number is also mentioned there. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Vinay sir, for your kind words. And as I can see in the chat box, there are some questions. So if you allow me, I can read it for you.
Yeah. Please go ahead.
So there is the first question that what are the steps taken by the Ministry of IT and government for cyber crimes, which are increasing day by day?
We have number of programs which see, cyber crimes are nothing but it is to create some type of, in case we are able to create some type of awareness, probably 80 to 85% of cyber crime related issues can be removed altogether. And we have lot of number of programs related to cyber hygiene. We have one program called CISO, Chief Information Officers. Today also we have Chief Information Security Officers. We have a program. Before this, I was in that program. So we are creating a lot of awareness around this so that the cyber crimes do not happen. People need to change their password frequently, need to follow the rules for password, need not to see and open the mails which they feel they don't know the sender. So small initiatives probably, and the awareness which needs to be created around them. We are working out a program with UN Women also, where we are creating the cyber awareness and cyber hygiene among women for cyber crimes. So I think we need to create more and more awareness related to cybersecurity. While we host our program related to e-governance or any software or portal, we have a mechanism of cybersecurity. We have a lot of agencies which is doing the cyber audit of our systems. So a lot of programs are created. We have a CERT with NIC, we have a CERT with MIETY. We are saying that there should be CERT with all the sectors, with banking and everyone. so that they are able to implement rules and updates related to various software and technologies related to cybersecurity. So that is how we are attempting. But you can go down to our site and then see more details related to cybersecurity and various initiatives being undertaken by the government.
Thank you very much, sir, for a detailed answer on that. And as I can see in the chat box, there is a very common question, sir, from many of the participants. That can you please throw some light on that? How do the ministry, or you can say the evaluation committees, evaluate the projects which which are submitted by the private universities, you can say, because sometimes what we people feel that there is some differentiation between IITs and private universities, like the project submitted by IITs get approved and the project submitted by private university doesn't get approval. Is it like that?
No, first and foremost, that the proposal being submitted by you should be of relevance to us.
Okay.
So we also see that in case it is only relevant to you, then probably it doesn't make that case for us. So definitely, while you are working on these projects, probably get in touch with these teams which approve these type of projects, so that you can sense their expectation, their requirements also. So you are coming out with something which probably I feel that it is of no use to governance or the various initiatives being undertaken by us. So that is one of the big criterias while deciding any project. So that is very, very important. So while you submit, come over, discuss with the people that, okay, this is what we want to do. We have faculty, we have expertise and all. And if they say that, okay, you can move around this little bit here and there, so that can also be done. So that should be done by all the project teams. Second, you have asked for the question. So the first is very, very important, that you have to align your goals and your research areas with our expectation and requirements. So that probably I can talk right now.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. So somebody wants to know, is there any opportunity for postdoc also? Like you told us that there is a PhD scheme like Vishwasariya scheme.
Yeah. So we have a PhD scheme, and in phase 2, we are trying to include postdoc. Earlier, it was not there. So if that gets approved, probably we expect that it will be approved in next 15 days to 1 month or so. So if that gets going, then we have a provision of 50 postdoc per year for next 5 years.
Okay, and is there any opportunity for the students, like graduate students, undergraduate students, to innovate and work in collaboration with the government, sir?
We have a platform called Open Forge, where we do collaborate with students. They can register into that platform, collaborate with us, collaborate in development of COVID. There are few students who are assisting us in various, during COVID, definitely a lot of students collaborated with us and then were made part of that Open Forge platform. They contributed in testing, validating, writing code related to Arogya Setu. So a lot of it. So that is possible. In case there are students, they can definitely collaborate with us. And not only collaborate, and once they graduate, definitely in case they are good student, we have taken few of the students in our regular teams also. So openforce.gov.in, kindly see that and then be associated with it. And in case any of the university wants that we further collaborate, we can have a session on open. We have a open source policy in the government and Ministry of IT. And all our products, whether it is GEM or it is DigiLocker or Umang or so they are all developed on open source. So we can conduct further open source workshops in the institutions and universities, and then encourage students to further work on open source solutions and then contribute to national building.
Okay, so one of the participants, Rama Malya, wants to know, sir, is there any single platform where all the government schemes are listed with all the details?
Yeah, india.gov.in is a gateway to government of all government schemes. And it is linked with many, all portals of the government, all e-services, where you can see the list of all the services, you see the list and then click them, you go down to, so there is a lot of linkages. It may not be integrated right now with APIs, but then you can provide a lot of details, eligibility criteria about various programs. You can also put down your details, name, age, your location and all, and then you can check that under what education schemes are you eligible, what other social welfare schemes you are eligible. So a lot of it is available under india.gov.in as a single window for government services right now.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you very much for your patient listening to the questions of the participants and detailed answers to all the questions. And keeping the constraints of time, I would like participants to write their queries directly to Dr. Vinay at vinay@gov.in. Am I right, sir?
Yes.
Thank you very much, sir. We have also been joined by our next speaker, who is from Australia, Federation University, Australia. So thank you very much.
Thank you
Thank you
so
very
much.
much,
Thank you
Dr.
so much.
Vinay, for
And
sparing your valuable time.
thank you,
And
sir.
we will
Thank you, sir.
definitely seek for collaboration with you in future, sir.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you,
very
sir.
much, sir. Thank you. Good morning, Dr. Peng.
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
I'm good. Thanks. How about you?
I'm fine, sir. I'm fine. So, my dear friends, it gives me great pleasure in introducing our next speaker, Dr. Paul Peng from Australia. Dr. Peng is an associate professor of cybersecurity at the School of Engineering, Information Technology and Physical Sciences, Federation University, Australia. Before joining Federation University, he was a professor of data analytics and director of Center Computational Intelligence for Cybersecurity at the Unitec Institute of Technology, New Zealand. Dr. Peng has acted as a principal investigator for over 13 research grant projects, totaling more than 3.5 million New Zealand dollar in funding by the Ministry of Business, Employment and Innovation, New Zealand MBIE, the Ministry for Primary Industries, New Zealand MPI, the Health Research Council, the National Institute of Information and Communications Technology, Japan, Japan Telecom, Mitsubishi Electric Japan, Lucent and Bell Lab USA. His main research areas are cognitive cybersecurity intelligence, cyber resilience, and applied data analytics for digital health. He has published over 100 refereed articles with international journals and conferences, including IEEE TPDS, TSMCB, TKDE, TNN, neural networks, pattern recognition, IEEE Cloud, IoT, and IEEE or ACM UCC. He has so far one patent and filed 3 patent applications, with one sold to a New Zealand company. Dr. Peng has received many awards of distinction, including IEEE ICNNSP Best Paper Award in 2003, IEEE DMAI Best Paper Award in 2008, Unitec FCBI Research Excellency Award continuously in 2011 and 2012, Unitec FCBI Executive Dean Award in 2012, Unitec Award for Meeting the Needs of Communities in 2012, Unitec FCBI Research Excellency Award in 2014, and Unitec Research with Impact Award in 2015. Dr. Peng is a senior member of IEEE, the event editor of Neural Network Journal published by Elsevier. He is also the vice president of Asia Pacific Neural Network Society, a global judge for the 2018 AI Summit, which held in London, and an Australian Research Council assessor for National Competitive Grant Program. Along with Dr. Paul, we have also been joined by Dr. Mamta Balachandra from Manipal Institute of Technology. She is currently working as an associate professor in senior scale with the Department of Computer Science and Engineering there, Manipal Institute of Technology, Manipal Academy of Higher Education in Manipal. She obtained her BTech in Computer Science and Engineering from Mangalore University, and she did her MTech in Computer Science and Engineering and PhD from Manipal Academy of Higher Education, Manipal. Her research areas include mobile ad hoc networks, IoT in agriculture, IoT and blockchain technology, and network security. She has around 22 years of teaching experience and has published around 30 research papers in national or international journals and conferences of repute. She is currently guiding 4 PhD students under her able guidance, registered with Manipal Academy of Higher Education. She is also on the editorial board of some reputed journals. She has also been appointed as the governing board member of India International Cybersecurity Data Mining Society. With these words, may I now welcome you both and request Dr. Paul Peng to kindly take over and address the audience. Over to you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for introduction. I didn't expect such a detailed introduction. Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, it's my great pleasure to be at this event to introduce my research and introduce about Cdmc, International Cybersecurity Data Mining Competition, to the university, and hopefully through the university we can pass the message to the entire India society. Yeah, today's topic is about towards secure and explainable and trustworthy artificial intelligence. Efficient, but it's the society of our competition is making our efforts. I think my presentation is trying to convince that this is a long journey to go, but we are doing something that is solid, that is important to the society of artificial intelligence and cybersecurity. So, and I've provided my LinkedIn QR code. So if you got your mobile phone, you can just scan the screen and you can add me in your LinkedIn. And this is the outline of my talk. At the beginning, I will introduce the background, and the next I will discuss about the data to artificial intelligence and the data to cybersecurity. And talking about artificial intelligence and we call times cybersecurity. It's a cross-disciplinary area of artificial intelligence and cybersecurity. Also, we are going to discuss balanced artificial intelligence and the cybersecurity developments for the human society is extremely important. So the next we will introduce the society, RCSDS, International Society of Cybersecurity Data Mining. So we will introduce several annual events, including Cdmc, which is International Cybersecurity Data Mining Competition. As a result of, by this year, it will be 14 years. 14 years Cdmc competition. We have had benchmark data sets we call Cdmc cybersecurity data repository. So we have published this repository as for free. People can download and use it in your research. And the next I will promote, especially this year, Cdmc competition and our workshop, which will be co-hosted with International Conference on Neural Information Processing. And in the end, I will give a brief conclusion regarding the work we have done and future work. So I think talking about current academic research and also industry renovation, I think one important word that we need to remember, that is word digitalization. Along this, direction to go, there is three streams that is we always look at. I mean, these three streams are gonna be possibly changed words. Okay, one is robotics. So I think this part will be including very famous, I mean, very hot topic we call autonomous car. And another aspect is the Internet of Things. And on the other side, actually, the combination of robotics and Internet of Things is most likely is artificial intelligence area. On the other side is cybersecurity. So both robotics and the Internet of Things is talking about how we're going to develop innovations. But cybersecurity is talking about hold on. We need to hold on. We need to ensure everything that we go is secure. So that is what I can say is another side of the word. So in these efforts, data plays an essential role. I think everybody understands what data means to artificial intelligence. So one understanding that I want to share here is data is original source of artificial intelligence. Okay, remember 10, 20 years ago, we do not have a computer. We do not have a powerful computer. Okay, so at that time, everything is manual, physical. Okay, with the computer comes to our life, and with the mobile phone comes to our life, human being is more capable to record footprint activity in our life more than ever. Okay, as a result of such a sort of a footprint recording, we will get a bunch of data. Okay, so that artificial intelligence comes up. Okay, I still remember maybe 20 years ago, there is a Silicon Valley, artificial intelligence company. They are very proudly to say that our machine learning algorithm is better than human. Okay, for the face recognition test. Okay, so there's only under the condition we have the sufficient data so that machine can be smarter than human. Okay, that's why what we call data is the source of artificial intelligence. Okay, so machine wins human on face recognition. That's the evidence one. And another evidence that I want to share with you, if you are machine learning people, if you are, computer vision people, you will certainly understand the story that I'm telling you here. Okay, so that you ask your PhD student to work on 3 months to improve the algorithm on one specific task. Okay, and maybe he can increase the accuracy for 0.1. But if you can ask a student to collect more data, okay, on the same topic, you can instantly improve the accuracy for 3% by just spending 3 days to collecting more data. So that means that is another evidence data is the source of artificial intelligence. And one other story we call a deep learning successful practice. So with invention of deep learning, deep neural network has been, be the winner for almost every competition in machine learning, KDD Cup, etc. So data is becoming the world's new natural resources. connecting data. So when we have a data here and there, human beings are recording our life, and one way, another way, one point, another point. So it's extremely important that we need to connecting data. Why connecting data is important? I'll give you an example about a list of company. Okay, everybody knows that we have a Uber. Uber. I don't know if Uber is available in India, but it is available maybe rest of the world.
It's very much there in India, sir.
Okay, good. So basically, Uber is such an innovative business. What it is from the viewpoint of data. So Uber actually is connecting one source of data, which is the people has a car, has a transportation vehicle available, okay, and another source of data, which the people need transportation service. They bring these two data together. That is Uber. Okay, remember Uber, the company itself doesn't even have many cars. What they did is just bring two sources of data together. And people are very famous. I mean, eBay is very famous e-trade company in United States. So that's the same story. People need to sell in the product, and people have a product to say. Okay. People need to buy the product, and people need to have a product to put on the market, and to bring these two sources of data together. That is eBay. If you go to China, you will find that they've got a service called OFO. They put a stick on the bicycle, okay, then form a stream of data. They connect these stream of data with people. Then that comes to OFO, okay. So that's a service for the shared bicycle. And so this is a connecting data. So data, in some sense, means knowledge. In some sense, means knowledge. And when I go to, I think 2018, when I go to United States, New York for invited talks, I try to find an example just in United States to show that what means data connection. What means data connection? Okay, so the way that I did is I go to United States, the most famous job market, so called LinkedIn, job.linkedin.com. I put the name of a country, for example, Japan, and I put and search in United States any Japan related job. Okay, then I get this number of I get this number of a job. Okay, then I modify these keywords. I put here another keywords, like for example, we put United Kingdom, UK, and I go for another search, and I get another number. So I did a few try and get list of number. And this is the result that I found, and I get the ranking, of course, ranking. And I found that the ranking of this number of a job in United States market related to different country is exactly the same ranking as the rankings that I can find from the World Bank released in that's official website. And this ranking is exactly the same ranking as I rank the number of jobs from my different search. That's amazing. That's surprising. Okay, how a list of data is connecting to remotely doesn't matter with each other, but they are connecting each other, the same ranking. Okay, so that's the magic of data connection. if you can successfully connect two pieces of data, then you will be a big boss. You will be a big boss. So, and later we will come to the concept called big data. Okay, so when big data comes to our vision, and you can find explanation from the websites. For example, you can find it from the IBM website, say that big data means 1V, 2V, 3V, 5V, 6V. Okay, but in my lab, I always talk to my students. It's really difficult to understand those 5Vs. Okay, because human being, okay, for any human beings, okay, if you give them one measurement, ask the human being to understand one concept, it's quite easy, and the human being can accurately understand anything about one measurement. And give it the two measurements, okay, it's still manageable. But if you give a human being with 5 measurements to ask the person to understand this is big data, it's very difficult to understand what it is. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have the same feeling, but I do. My student also share the same view with me. Okay, so it's very difficult to. So people ask a lot of questions like, is any set of big amount of data is big data? Is the size of a big data really matters? Until one day, I read a news from United States. Again, it's the United States. Okay, it's about Cambridge Analytica and Facebook. The story is saying that one company called Cambridge Analytica accessed Facebook data. As everybody knows that in the United States, almost 90% of the population, they are using Facebook. So 90% compared to the United States entire country, okay, that's a good coverage, isn't it? That's almost covers all, okay, almost covers all. So it's a good coverage, okay? And 90% is also covers good diversity. So only imagine such a story, such a company access Facebook, and they can categorize people in like 5 or 10 category, and develop and deposit those special advertisements to catch people and guide people to make a certain vote for certain president candidate. Okay, so imagine such a things happen. So how that can be happen? So my understanding is you need to have sort of a access sort of data that have two measurements. One is diversity, one is coverage, good coverage. Then you will access sort of the truth of a big data. Okay, so this is like a Cambridge Analytics. They've accessed the Facebook, such a big data covers United States 90% of people, and also the pretty much diversity, different category of people. Okay, so that they can drive those people to vote on certain candidate. So in this concept, my understanding is, what is big data? The big data is a set of data can describe complete picture, complete picture of one topic. And what complete picture means? The complete picture means certain diversity and a good coverage and good diversity. So behind the big data, it is the knowledge. So if you access such a big data, you will deliver the artificial intelligence smarter than human. So this is the power of big data. So once you get to choose big data, you will get smarter than human intelligence. You will enable robotics to replacing human in manufacturing industry. And you will derive a new business which will come to our life. We call it big data powered intelligent service. We also we are saying that a business is gonna selling big knowledge, big knowledge. So this is understanding data to artificial intelligence. Next, we will discuss about data to cybersecurity. Okay, what data means to cybersecurity. In the past 10, 12 years, I've been working also on cybersecurity. So data means to cybersecurity is, we have a one sentence to summarize the experience, the understanding, which means data becomes both the goals and means of all the activity in the cyberspace. Okay, so you can't, so attacker, okay, can't live without, can't do anything bad without data. So that means data is the goals. Okay, another point is, okay, as a defense officer, you can't live without data to defense the attack. Okay, you cannot, yeah. So that's what we understand about data to cybersecurity. And also in my practice of cybersecurity for those years, we've developed such a system that some of them are patented, some of them are sold to the system. Please allow me to here introduce and these system, and importantly to analysis what data means to those systems. So a FENTA system is a system a federated network traffic analysis engine for cyber space. So instead of we doing sort of centralize the system for security job, and we develop a decentralized system, we can merge multiple systems into one and make multiple systems perform even better than one centralized system. So behind this schema, okay, that's a real world system. It is data processing. It is how the data merge, how we can merge that data and have the merged data the same use, the same efficiency in prevention attack, in stopped attack from the system. So that is the FENTA system. And this is second system we call CloudViz 3D, is one top level interactive system for health check. The system is work on a cloud system that we have developed called CloudViz 3D system. And the system has each virtual machine represented as a cube. Okay, of course, the 3 dimension of the cube represent different view, and this is host view, and this is client view, and this VM view. Okay, so imagine a cloud has multiple clients. Each client has different virtual machine, and each virtual machine is running on different application. So such a iterative system. Okay, so we are monitoring such a system in operating. In the case of any incident happening, for example, the disk cube has some problem, and we will issue the alert. So that is a CloudViz 3D system. So again, all the system here is in the nature is data, to collecting data, to visualize the data. And this is another system that is about RRVM system. So this is an online disaster recovery system, which I think I can I can give a demo about this system that you can see what the system looks like. Can everybody see my video?
This is Steven. I worked for Unitech and for the RVM system, which is supported by Stratus. And we have two physical machines here. And this is work as a primary machine, and this is work as a secondary. The RVM system is a high available system that can protect the service. For example, we run Agri game and in the virtual machine of this physical machine, and it will replicate the service from primary to the secondary. And now I will start the game first, and game is already running. And now I will start the protecting from the of the system. Okay, the game is a little laggy because of the startup of this protection. Okay, the game is already resumed. If I remove the power cable of the system, and it will move from the primary machine to the secondary. Okay, the game is already resumed. Now it's already run the game on the secondary machine. If a system without protection, for example, now this is only run in this physical machine. If I remove the Ethernet cable of this, the game definitely will stop. It can't resume because of system have no protection. That's our RVM system, reverse replication of virtual machine. Thank you.
Yeah, that is a system that we have developed, and that was patented actually. And but the patent still is available for any interesting collaborator to work with us. And this is another system that we have already developed. We could decentralized disaster recovery system that works on offline, so disaster recovery. So in the market, there is a similar system. The famous system we call the Zerto. Zerto and Veeam. So this is Zerto and Veeam. So the Zerto and Veeam, and this is our system we call the Crash. So the differences between Zerto and Veeam is our Crash is flexible. It support on the cloud, support laptop, support server. So any backup is okay, but the Zerto only works on cloud. Okay, and Crash is also works on system that is even, that is countryside and the internet is not, quality is not good. So Crash still is about to work for the backup and the recovery. So that is the beauty of Crash system. And this system has been sold. I'm not allowed to introduce the technical detail, but the system has been become the product. Yeah, and this is RVM system. This is RVM system which has demonstrated that we have a primary machine here. So once the primary machine is done, the secondary machine gonna be brought up instantly. Okay, so that is behind is capture data and also shift the channel from the primary to the secondary. So let's give a summary regarding the data to security, cybersecurity. So data in the form of digital assets and intellectual property has been natural resources of the actually international competition. Actually, we are more than ever capable of recording the footprint of any cyber attack. Okay, so this is because we have now new technology like SDN and also Industry 4.0. So data is the target and also is the solution to cybersecurity. So that comes to the stage that we are talking about artificial intelligence times cybersecurity. So artificial intelligence has been widely used in helping security operation, in applying AR to like we call the cyber threats intelligence, okay, to predict the future or potential threats. But AR has been attracted a lot of investment from industry. So as well as academic, if you go to university, maybe half of people they are working on AR, but not many people are working on cybersecurity. Okay, so this is imbalanced. If you go to the industry park, you will see 60%, 70% of company are AR related. Okay, maybe 5% on cybersecurity. Okay, that's imbalanced. That's risky. Okay, so this is we need a balanced world. Okay, so that is what we call a balanced development scheme between AR and cybersecurity. That's something that, yeah. So we need these two sources of energy to be hold each other and to ensure that the world is moving forward for the digitalization. In the meantime, we can feel safe. So to make that happen, the data is the core. As I said, data means AR, AR, and that data means to the cybersecurity. So the data is the key. So our society. So the International Cybersecurity Data Mining Society was founded in 2008. When acronym 2008 is in New Zealand, Auckland. So under the leadership of myself and Professor Yuki Kadabashi from Nara Institute of Science and Technology, Japan, and Dr. Tauban from National Institute of Communication Technology, Japan. So for the society happened. Okay. And the aim of our RCSDS is construct a cyber maturity world. Cyber maturity means balanced AR and cybersecurity through developing data technology, because we understand data is the key for both AR and cybersecurity. Up to now, we have 18 governing board members in 12 regions: New Zealand, Japan, Korea, China, Australia, Thailand, the United Arab Emirates, and Singapore, India, Brazil, and Canada. Today, we are very happy to have Mamasa, who is RCSDS governing board member from India. So Mamasa, will you please introduce yourself and your research, please? Are you there?
Yes. Yes. Good morning. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible, ma'am. You are audible. You can adjust your camera. Your face is not. Yeah.
Show your camera. Show your slides if you like.
Okay. Am I visible now?
Yeah, you are visible, ma'am.
Oh, okay. So shall I share my screen?
Yeah, you are allowed to share, ma'am. You have the rights.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
So, good morning, all. Myself, Mamata Balachandra, Associate Professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, MIETY, under MAHE, Manipal Academy of Higher Education, Manipal. So thanks for the introduction, Dr. Arun has already introduced me. Today, I am here to brief about our research group at MIT and some of the focused research areas and student research projects.
Dr. Paul, can you please unshare your screen so that Dr. Mamta can share?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, now it's visible.
Okay, now yeah. So can you?
Yes.
Yeah,
Whether
Mamta,
my screen is visible?
Yeah, it's visible now.
Yeah, it's visible now. Yeah,
So,
go ahead.
MAHE, Manipal Academy of Higher Education, fosters both disciplinary and interdisciplinary research projects. And our university encourage students to publish their work in international and journal and conferences. And MAHE bagged one of the prestigious award during 2017, that is Institute of Eminence, which is only one among 6 private universities in India. And MIT has several focused research areas. And here I will show some of the areas and some student project that is interdisciplinary. Now coming to the focused research areas, here focused research areas are with respect to the stream. So in MIT, we have 16 departments, 16 research, out of 16, we made 5 streams actually. So one is computer stream, next is electronic stream, then electrical stream, civil engineering stream. Here, out of 16 branches, some nearly 3 departments clubbed together, and there are some focused research areas under each of these streams. Coming to the health, computer science, next information and communication technology, and then computer communication joined together, and they make healthcare more accessible all across India with the help of artificial intelligence and unmanned aerial vehicles, UAV. So such type of app they develop to ease the healthcare related applications. And next, the Department of Physics mostly work on nanotechnology. And here, the main focus is for healthcare and food security and agriculture. We can take example such as cancer disease, how to make use of nanotechnology to solve the cancer disease problem. So that is also one of the aim of this nanotechnology team. And coming to the civil engineering stream, the main focus research area is water, resource, and river systems. And here, the main aim is to assess the water quality and wastewater characterization, soil characterization, etc. And next, coming to the mechanical stream, which is having various branches like mechanical, then aeronautical, automobile, and they work together for this manufacturing project to manufacture using smart manufacturing.
Dr. Mamta, can I interrupt you for a second? Can you please go to the slideshow mode?
Okay. Slideshow. So.
And it would be very nice if you could throw some light on the objectives of the society, International Cybersecurity Data Mining Society.
Slideshow, okay, sir. My slide is not visible, sir.
It's visible, but it's not in slideshow mode. So people are writing in the chat box.
Okay.
And if you could throw some light,
here to zoom of the slide now, there is an option.
Mama, so you can
The
press
icon at the bottom. At
press
the
F5.
bottom where the
Or
80% is
you
near to
just
that.
press F5 from your
Okay.
Alt F5 function key. Alt F5.
Not this one. Next, but left side, left button.
Left first button, ma'am. Just next button. Yes.
Okay, now. Okay, sorry. Is it visible now, sir?
Yeah, it's visible. It's visible, but better if you can go in the. Can you, if you could please close these notes?
Okay.
Yes. Ma'am, please put some light on International Cybersecurity Data Mining Society.
Yes, sir. Recently, this year, I have been appointed as governing board member for Information Cybersecurity and Data Mining Society. And under the guidance of Dr. Paul Peng, he is the main leader, and we are nearly 15 members from various countries. And I am for India, okay. And recently, I think most of the participants of this workshop may be aware that there are two events happening from Cdmc.
Yeah, we have already informed all the students at Sharda University. So might be some of them have joined.
Yes, sir. And the data set and tasks are already available in the website. And it started in July 1st. And participants must have registered, students and faculty. And we also have a workshop that is actually held in Indonesia, Bali, during December. And that is workshop come conference. And there also we are along with the workshop, participants can submit their paper, and many of them might have submitted the paper. Okay, so if any participants are having any doubts related to these events, they can contact me, and I can give my email ID as well as phone number. Okay. Shall I continue?
So, Dr. Mamta,
Yes.
Dr. Mamta, is there any possibility if some students still want to register in that event, though it's going on?
Actually, July 1st is the last
Yeah, July
date.
1st was the last date.
Yeah, I
There
will
is no
let you
possibility
know,
now.
sir. They can, I think the registration has been closed.
Okay.
I can request C. Loon.
We already shared it in our institution, in Sharda University, but right now, as we are seeing that there are various other institute participants are there. If you will allow to join them, then it will be you can get good number of participants also.
Okay, I can contact the team members, organizing committee, and I can let you know by today evening.
Sure,
Okay.
madam. Sure.
Extended or not. Okay, sir. Because whatever contacts I had in my network, for them, I have mailed long back, nearly 2 months back, I think during May in India. Okay.
We also shared it to our institution, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Okay. So I will let you know, sir, more about it. I can contact the committee members for the extension of this Cdmc competition registration. Okay?
Yeah, kindly check if there is any possibility so we can float it again.
Yes.
So, Mamas, I will introduce this CDMC competition a little bit afterwards.
Yeah,
Okay,
Dr. Peng, you can continue. I think you can introduce the event.
Yeah, Mamas, have you finished your introduction?
Somewhat, sir. But I was talking about the projects in MIETY, interdisciplinary project. Just I will brief about it. We have student research project like Formula Manipal, which is for Formula car race events. And next is Manas project, and which is one of the best project for driverless car. And students, only here students are the participants, and we take students in the first year itself, and we conduct some tests, and based on their interest we put them in these projects, and they will be working throughout their graduation. And some expenditure will be given by the institute, and rest they will be getting by showcasing their ideas. Okay. And other such event is Crypto Night, which is related to ethical hacking and cyber security. And next, Aero MIT, and which is the project related to drone design. They only make drones, and they use it for competitive applications. And we have uh, more than hundreds of centers in Mahe. And uh, out of this, the computer stream, we have Center for Cryptography, Center for Cybersecurity, Center for Artificial and Machine Intelligence. And the objective of these centers, the common objective is to conduct workshop, certificate courses, and also to offer internship to BTech and MTech students, and apply grant and publish papers in the reputed journals. And these are some of the events under this Center for Cyber Security group. And there will be one faculty professor, senior professor, coordinating this center, and anybody who is interested in cryptography can join this group. And they will be working on cryptography related protocols, and cryptanalysis of existing standards, and secure cryptographic hardware design, etc. And we have Center for Cyber Security. Here I am also one of the member, and it deals with network security, IoT security, blockchain technology, cloud security, etc. And we have Center for Artificial and Machine Intelligence, which deals with deep learning, sentiment analysis, data mining, etc. And this is about our research project and centers at MIT. And coming to my PhD responsibilities, I am currently guide at Mahe and guiding 4 research scholars. And these are the problem statements which they are currently working: the prediction of clinical status and triaging in mass quality incidents using quality of service aware routing protocol. And next is designing efficient methods for detecting and mitigating distributed denial of service attack on software defined Internet of Things. Next, design and implementation of lightweight cryptographic techniques for secure drone communication. And the last one is design and implementation of consensus protocol for blockchain enabled assisted agribusiness. And also, I am guiding projects in collaboration with Samsung Research Institute, Bangalore, and I am the member for Cybersecurity Center. And this is about me, and about ICSDS events. If I think Paul will continue.
Yes, I will continue.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you,
Dr.
madam.
Paul.
Kindly unshare your screen so that he can share.
Okay. So thank you very much for giving me this opportunity, the Sharada University, Dr. Arun.
Thank you, madam.
Yeah, all the participants, I wish you all the best.
Thank you, Mamasa. So, International Cybersecurity Data Mining Society has a list of events. Okay, this including the most famous one is International Cybersecurity Data Mining Competition. The competition is started 2010. I think first event was in Sydney. And the second event is every competition we have coupled workshop. And the name of workshop is International Workshop on Artificial Intelligence and Cybersecurity, ARCS. And this workshop is started since 2008. In addition to the competition and workshop, we do have a summit. So we call it AR Cybersecurity Summit, ACSS. The summit is different from typical academic workshop. Okay, it's different from to the normal international conference. We invite people in the field of artificial intelligence and cybersecurity. They from the venture capital. So we have a group of people from venture capital join us for the ACSS Summit. And also we have industry and academia. So three aspects of people. The intention is we bring three aspects of people together to discuss about opportunity, how we can develop innovative things, okay? How we can use the venture capital, how we can work with industry to develop the new things, make it happen, So this is we call it ACSS. And the first ACSS was in China, and it has been 3 summits since the first one in 2017. Let's look at the Cdmc competition. So the competition is challenging research and practice competition focused on applying knowledge discovery and computation intelligence technique. So applying AR technology to address cybersecurity challenge in real world application. And the competition is open to worldwide research teams or individuals, particularly from university students, undergraduates, and postgraduates in the field of data science, network engineering, cybersecurity, and artificial intelligence. Okay. And Cdmc history started from 2010, and so there is 10 different categories of cybersecurity challenge has been studied. We have over 30 original data sets acquired from industry, and the research experiments was collected in the Cdmc repository, And we have 1,276 teams from 68 different countries have registered Cdmc competition over the last 10 years. And the participants are not just research students and the faculty member from the university, but also RCT company. Actually, last year, we have the first place winner is from Russia, a bank, a cybersecurity department of the bank. So that's amazing. I mean, amazing. And this is summary of 10 years Cdmc participation. As you can see, the number of participants are increasing year after year. So we are and this is distribution of participants by country. And you can see, actually, India is the largest sort of participation countries. So from last year, we have a 24% participants are from India, 3% from Korean, and 8% from China. And Europe is 10%. United States and Canada is 9%. So it's pretty much international. I mean, 68 countries actually so far. And this is a list of institutions that we the winner teams for the annual Cdmc competition, starting from 2010. And the first year is from China, and first year is from China at Shandong University, and second year 2011 is also from China, The third year is from Japan, and the fourth year, 2013 is from Canada, University of Ottawa. And 2014 is from Singapore, 15 is Japan, and 16 is from Argentina. And the second prize for 16 is from United Kingdom, and 17 is from Japan again. And second prize for 17 is from Queensland, Australia. And 2018 is from National University Defense Technology from China, and second prize from Washington University. And 2019 is from Japan, Nara Institute of Tech Science and Technology, and second place is from India, KLE Technological University. So Cdmc Cybersecurity Repository, that is collection of over 30 unique data sets for cybersecurity competition. So that is from our 10 years history, okay? And Cdmc addresses cybersecurity challenge in the area of network security, IoT security, social engineer, hardware security, as well as a list of pattern recognition tasks, okay? And if you want to use our data sets for your research, you're welcome to address this. You're welcome to go to the website. Here is the website. Sorry. Yeah, so you're welcome to come to this website. Okay. And this is the full list. This is a full list of our data sets. It's in different categories. So that's a social attack, sentiment analysis, DDoS attack, IoT attack, intrusion detection, mobile security, cloud security, physical system security, finance fraud, and pattern recognition. So
Dr. Paul, sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Is there any MOU need to be signed to access these data sets, or they are openly available?
They are openly available, but you are required to cite us.
Okay, only citation is required.
That's citation data, okay? If you use our data, you please cite this, okay? So if you publish your work based on the data sets of this repository, you have to acknowledge the contributor of this repository. We suggest you following this format to cite the repository.
Yeah, that is very much required. That I can understand, sir. I thought that if any MOU is also need to be signed.
No, actually, I think your university and Federation University has already.
Yeah.
Right. So Cdmc 2019. So it's by the way, so if you are the first place winner, we will present this prize of 3,000 New Zealand dollars. Okay. Of course, condition applied because the money is from the industry sponsorship. Okay. If normally our industry sponsor will give us the money every year. It has been 14 years, okay, but there's nothing guaranteed 100%. But yeah, that's a regulation, okay. When we say it, we will say condition applied, but normally we have distributed 14 times.
Yeah, we always need to be on the safer side, sir. We can never guarantee when money is not being sponsored by us.
Right. Our competition task for 2019, I think we should ignore this part. And this is the result. As you can see, there's quite India, several India university. KLE Technology University, they've been participating in 2017, and they are continue to working on this competition. So we are very much encourage your university, Professor Arand, and you can to join us for this competition.
Definitely, sir. We will join, sir.
I'm I hope that the next 3,000 New Zealand dollars is going to be hand over to you.
We'll try our level best, sir.
2020 and 2021, and so some results you can see some India participants. So India participants has been actively be one part of this society, and the top, I think the best performance so far is second place. Okay, yeah. And this is 17.7 university participation. You can see almost every this is from our system, backend system. Okay, almost all of the words and people are downloading our data. And this is a top 5 team for the 2020. And this is the certificate. Okay, so once you become the top 5, top 3. Normally, top 3 we will give you the certificate. So this is our certificate for the first place winner. As you can see, the first place winner actually from the Cybersecurity Department, Russian, from the bank. Okay, from the bank. So it's not just university. Every industry, different companies, they are working on it. And this is 2021, as Mamasa has introduced. We have kicked off this competition on time on what we promised the 1st of July. Okay, so anybody can go to website, register, and download the data. There's no restriction. Okay, no need paper submission. Okay, for the competition, everybody can do it. Okay, but we are encouraging you to also join us for the workshop. Okay, the benefits for you to join us for the workshop is not only a paper publication, but also you can see how other people are working on this. Okay, and there is people, we normally require that the first place winner, you have to join, you have to be one part of this workshop. You have to introduce the method that you have used for this competition. Why you are the winner, I'm the second. Okay, so you come to the workshop, you will see what method you are using. Okay,
Sure.
This is practical experience. Okay, this is different, very different from you read a paper that say that this is the first place winner. You go on site, you will see, ask why is this? What parameter you use? Why I use the same algorithm and I cannot do this? Okay, so this is a unique experience, I believe, if you join us for the workshop. And the next workshop will be in together with Arconip 2021 in Bali, Indonesia. So this is the second task. It's about the PNG. So malware data sets as PNG image. Every data set is word unique. You cannot find a second. Okay, so that is guaranteed. And this is a Cdmc 2001 for IoT malware detection. Yeah, this is a one. And yes, join us at Cdmc 2021 and ARCS 2021. Okay, and this will be co-host with Arconip 2021 as a special session held in beautiful Bali, Indonesia, December 8 to 12. Hopefully the travel ban will be not there by that time, and so that people can go to Bali. Otherwise, we will see you online. And conclusion.
Definitely, sir.
Yeah, conclusion. Data is driving force for both artificial intelligence and cybersecurity. And Cdmc takes advantage of such interdisciplinary insights and has contributed to provide such a platform for discussion and exchange of these experiences. And we have a 2021, we have 14th International Workshop on Artificial Intelligence and Cybersecurity, and we have 12th International Cybersecurity on Data Mining Competition. Let's move towards secure, expandable, trustworthy artificial intelligence. That's our vision for the future. Thanks for your attention.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much for your speech and so nice presentation on artificial intelligence and cyber security. Participants, if you have any question to ask from Dr. Paul, you can write in the chat box. I will read it for you.
So this is a competition website, WWCS Mining. You can go to registration, you fill the form, and you can see if you go directly to the data and the task, you cannot see the data. Okay, you cannot see the data. But if you register here with username and password, after that you go to this page, then you will see the data. Okay, you can download the data. So that's no restriction. You can anytime. So the period is starting from 1st of July to 1st of I think 31st of important dates.
September, I think it's.
Yeah, September 30th. 30th. So it's 3 months. July, August, and September. 3 months. You have 3 months. Anytime you can go there and register and download the data and submit your results. Okay, once your results is submitted, we have an automatic system to evaluate. It's not human being evaluate your system, your performance. Okay, if you are number 1, and I will get $3,000 ready to pay. Yeah, so that's I think this is a competition. So you're welcome to join us for this competition and workshop.
So, Dr. Paul, may I ask you if there are any collaboration opportunities available with you, like at Sharda University and Federation University, if we can collaborate together, or any of the participant, if they are interested in collaborating with you in any of the way, then what are the possibilities available with you?
Possibility. So competition and workshop certainly is something that we are doing. Well, hopefully you can take this platform as your sort of a training of your students. Okay, and our competition is expanding. Our competition is expanding. Okay. And we this year run it with Indonesia. I think next year maybe we will go to India, or yeah, it's yeah. So of course there is also Australian and India international collaboration. Funding is always there every year. I think we have such a funding, international collaboration funding. And Federation University and your university has agreement on already started some collaboration. Hopefully someday I can go to university for some teaching job.
Okay.
You're welcome to come to our campus.
Sure, sir. Sure. Thank you so much. Any postdoc kind of opportunities, if there are available?
We are currently recruiting 2 research assistants, but on blockchain side. Yeah.
Okay. On blockchain specifically, you are looking for?
Yeah, we are looking for blockchain. We get some project funded by government on agriculture, supply chain traceability using blockchain.
So what is the eligibility criteria for that, sir?
So we want the candidates capable of programming software. I mean, capable of writing good scientific paper. So basically, what we look at is your capability of software, your capability of English. I mean, writing scientific writing, and or your capability of mathematics. 3 capability. If you touch 3 capability, all good, then we will love to have you.
And any educational degree, if there is any requirement, like he or she should be PhD completed or undergoing?
Actually, from our project, we need at least a master
Okay, masters is the requirement.
At least a master, but there is no sort of a hard restriction. If you show us, if you can show us really good, okay, we will break the rule to have you.
Okay, good.
Okay.
So there is one question in the chat box, sir. So the person wants to know is Dr. Nitin and whether any system for malware detection in real time is implemented at your university, sir.
We have a server running in RCSL. Okay, actually, I'm currently the acting director of the RCSL lab. Okay, so we have a server hosting big data of malware, and also this running in real time for the detection of malware. And if you have interested on this, and I can introduce my postdoctor who is currently working on this.
Sure, sir, sure. So anybody else, if you have any question, kindly write in the chat box. I can see so many appreciation messages, sir. It was very nice session. People are very interested in collaborating with you. Very informative session. And yes, as I can see, numerous messages are there regarding the collaboration possibilities. So I think you have already shared information regarding that, sir.
You can also scan the QR code to add me in the LinkedIn. That's another way to connect to me.
Yeah, definitely, sir. Definitely. All the participants, if you want to connect with Dr. Peng through LinkedIn, you can just scan the QR code that is visible on the screen right now.
Okay.
And I also request all the participants to publicize this event and this society in their respective organizations so that the students of different organizations get benefited, not only of Sharda University.
That's great. That's great. We hope that the entire India society can
This platform is for, yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful.
So
Thank you.
how to become a member of this society, sir, and what?
We have a stricter rule to accept the people as a different level. We if you are cybersecurity background people, we can have you as a committee member. That's for sure. And to become a governing board member, that is stricter rule to follow. You need to have people to nominate you, and you need to go through certain steps. Okay, this is what Mamasa has been experienced. Right. Yeah. So yeah, welcome to. If you want to become the cybersecurity this society member, become the committee member first. Okay.
So what I am asking this question, why I am asking this question is, sir, actually there are several institutions in India who are running BTech with cyber security as a specialization. So what benefit you can offer to those students who are enrolled in that specialization? Is there any relaxation to those students?
So once you become the committee, the society member, you are connecting our international society of like 14 different countries. Okay. 14 different countries. Each board member, they are recruiting research staff. You will have larger opportunity to go to different country and get your job and start your new research career in different country. Okay.
So thank you very much, sir. Thank you for such a special and nice discussion with you and Dr. Mamata from MAHE.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. Professor Ankur, would you like to conclude?
Thank you so much, sir, for giving such a wonderful talk and accepting our invitation. Thank you, sir.
Thanks. Thank you.
We'll be looking for collaboration with you, sir, in future also. Actually, we are going to hold an international conference in the month of October this year. That is on 29th and 30th October. And I want to invite you from this platform as a keynote speaker in that conference.
Thank you. Love to
So
talk
if
to
you
you.
could agree with that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's keep in touch. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you. So nice of you. Bye-bye, everyone.
See you next time.
So our next session will be today at 2:30 p.m. IST, my dear participants. So I hope that all of you will join well in time to avoid any delays. Thank you, everyone, for being with us. Thank you, Dr. Mamta.
Thank you, sir. Thank you all.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Garasan, let's move for wait for last 1 minute. After that, we'll end this meeting. So if anybody left for the attendance, they can submit it right now. The link is already given in the chat section.